A happy Friday to you, true believers, where we are taking the opportunity on this weather-addled sports night to celebrate 5 big college signings from the week. Starting in Rushville, where Afton Clark is the latest rocket in the pipeline to the successful Monmouth track and field program, where he will continue his throwing career.
Whenever I went on that visit a while back, it really felt like home. It wasn't too big, wasn't too small. It was pretty rural, only about an hour away from here, so anytime I want, whenever I got the free time, I'll be able to come back home. And they got the opportunity to study business there, very big business school, so I figured it'd suit me right, be right down my alley. I got to meet all the throwers, and me not being a very big thrower, I was obviously the smaller one, and I got to see like how they practice, what they do, and I figured, it'd be a very good program to go to just to get better from where I leave off from here. It feels very rewarding. A lot of hard work put into it and a lot of academic work put into it as well. Just really focusing on school and getting my grades really well, GPA up there, all that. I'd say this year is really focusing on my form because obviously the weight gets higher once you get to college, and really what it's going to come down to is knowing my form and being able to achieve what I did in high school except better.
Rushville Industry also exporting diamond talent in the person of Derek Phillips off to the next level. He celebrated his signing with Spoon River College on Wednesday by going out on Tuesday and delivering both 10 strikeouts and a win, as well as the walk-off game-winning hit to beat Pittsfield the night before.
It's a big one to me because I've worked really hard in the off-season, and I really wanted to go further in baseball and prove that I'm really good at what I do, and I just want to prove to myself and to my family what I can do, and just to everybody how well I can do and just show myself off. That is my ultimate goal, how to get there and go further and produce more. What I need to improve is probably stuff on the mound is what I need to improve, everything hitting-wise, on the field. I need to improve anything. My biggest one I need to improve is probably my mental game. That's a really big one. Well, the reason I chose it because I really like Coach Kurtz a lot. He sat down to me and explained to me a lot what goes on around the college and how the baseball program is. And he said what I could do there and what I could fulfill there and what I could put in, and I really liked what he said, and I think I could put a lot of work in there. I was thinking about going to ag business and then maybe doing welding at Spoon too, so maybe both of them down the road.
I'm not doing my job if I don't ask you about yesterday. I mean, that's a pretty gutty performance in 2 different ways, and it's still early March. Is that momentum for you the rest of the way?
Yeah, that's going to be momentum. That's going to stick with me all the way there, and I'm going to keep pushing forward and work hard.
The JUCO baseball route also the right one for Quincy High pitcher Alex Logan, who wants to develop his skills further under Adam Hightower's watch at John Wood.
Well, more baseball is just awesome. To be able to play the game I love that I've always wanted to play growing up. Being able to play it at the next level is going to be awesome, but I'm also sure going to miss this. This is fun playing for the school, but also continuing to playing the game I love is going to be awesome too. I'm just hoping to have good numbers, good success at John Wood and help any way I can, any way they need me. And then hopefully that leads the way to the next goals, next steps. It takes a lot of practice and a lot of time, and the coaches are here to help a lot, and all the players growing up are helping. It just takes time and effort. If you don't give it time, it's not going to go where you want it to go. Well, my accuracy is fine, but I'd like to improve that and have more command where I want to throw my pitches and how I want them. I want to be able to do what I want to do. Well, they have an electrician program that I'm going to go through and go there, and then they have a firefighter program, so I was thinking about either doing that. So it's either electrician or firefighter.
The most interesting signing of the week may be that of Hannibal's Drew Porter, who inked this week to further flesh out his soccer skills at the Pre-College Development Academy in Murfreesboro, Tennessee for 3 semesters before pursuing 4-year college opportunities.
I tore my ACL, and before I tore an ACL, I was going to a 4-year traditional. I was going the traditional route of an athlete, but this route allows me to have 3 semesters, and it won't count against an NCAA eligibility.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely new for us for sure. So the thing that he can do with this is he can go and he can continue to develop his game, get more of that college level coaching while he's doing this, and then have that time to kind of see where he wants to go afterwards. And so I think just kind of develop more, better competition, put more time into soccer, and still be able to work on some college credits and then have that eligibility when he's ready to move on to a 4-year school.
Yeah, I mean, I'm real ready to go. I'm hungry. I want to go. this league's a little bit different from the NCAA. It's a UPSL. It's a semi-pro league, so I'll play against bigger, faster, stronger people from other countries. I will be going to a 4-year after 3 semesters, and if I could go try out for an MLS team, I'm there for it.
Yeah, I think his size and his style of play is going to be a great fit for that level. I think he probably honestly got called for some fouls this year that at that level he's just not going to happen. And I think that happens with a lot of kids, but with Drew, I think that he's built and ready to go for it, and really just excited to follow how this goes for him and see where he's able to go next.
You know, if I don't go, you know, beyond college, I'll end up with a master's. I want to be a nurse, and then right now I'm in an EMT class, so hopefully by the end of that I pass it. So.
And last but not least, the birthday boy himself, Markel Buck Humphrey, made good on his pledge to take his considerable defensive back skills to Fontbonne.
I sat down with their coaches, you know, they talked to me about what side of the ball I'll play with. And, you know, I strongly suited at running back over my senior year, but I was like, you know, I played DB for 3 years of my high school career. So I was like, they're lacking DBs there at that school. It's like, hey, you'd be a big help here. So I was like, you know, that fits perfect with me and what I want to major in, they have it. So it's just the best fit for me, I think. It's just kind of it's like a mental game. Like, you get knocked down a lot as playing a DB, just so you get knocked down in life a lot. So it picks you back up and builds you a mental scheme. You know, you got to, if you get burnt your first play, you got to learn how to put that behind you and move on. So I was just good at losing and then bouncing back. So my freshman year, I always said I wanted to go D1. That was my dream. I didn't go D1. It's still a goal of mine to go D1. That's the process right now. So with playing my junior and senior year, me playing varsity, that helped me build my courage on going D1. Yeah, I go to Fontbonne to study in sports management, you know, because I have a future. I want to play in the NFL, so I want to know how to manage all of that. So I feel like that'd be a good major for me.
Touchdown Pirates, number 33, Markel Humphrey.